Hey everyone, how's your week been? Let me know what you've been up to and what games you've been playing and things like that. I literally just finished a multiplayer recording of a game called Screen Sheet with Aldershot and Swashbuckling Sir. Man, that game is good. It's amazing. It's all about looking at other people's screens, and it shows you them on your screen, even though it's multiplayer online. And you have to figure out where they are from that, because everyone's invisible. So you have to look at their screen intentionally, and that's the only way that you can find people. And it's such a good game, really well thought out, lots of fun, doesn't take itself seriously, and we just had an absolute blast with it. So hopefully you'll see that coming up in the next week. What I didn't manage to do last week was get a haircut, so I kind of feel a bit gross right now, apart from the fact that I haven't had a shower today. I feel my hair's, there's lots of it, and this is getting in the way all the time. Stop being all blurry, camera. God damn it. But yeah, I want to get that sorted. Next week, probably. I don't think I'll be around today. We'll see. Anyway, next week I'm going to spend a couple of days with my parents, helping them out, build a house and stuff. I'm going to get lots of videos pre-recorded, so I don't have to worry too much about not being here next week. One cool thing I definitely want to mention is that last week I played Tarrasque for Sale with the RPG group that I go to, Birmingham Roleplayers, and it was really, really fun. The idea of the game is that you play D&D, but before you do, everyone goes into teams like that are randomly selected, because normally everyone goes and meets the same people playing the same game every week for a very long time until you finish that game and then you find something else to do. But this is just to kind of mix it up and help people meet each other, because you don't spend a lot of time doing that. And where was I going with this? Yes, Tarrasque for Sale. It's really good. You start off by designing a dungeon with a certain amount of points for monsters and traps, and you get given the template, but then you decide where the traps go, and then the dungeon master stays with the map, and so he knows where everything is. And then the players move onto a dungeon designed by other people, and the map that we designed was kind of rubbish, and you had to hide 5 gems and try and stop the people from getting them, and the people with the most gems at the end win. So ours wasn't very interesting, not that good to talk about, but the one we went on to was basically an orc, what's the word, brothel. It was a brothel for orcs, and we had to go in there, and they were like, "You haven't paid," and made us find things to pay them. And so they built lots of different rooms with random things in them to try and distract us, because we had a time limit before it was over, and they tried to distract us with all these different rooms in them, and then they hid the area where the main room is before before we got there. So it was really obvious where it was, but everyone failed the rolls, so they couldn't find it. And we spent ages dicking around in these other rooms that had like a giant cake with a skimpily dressed orc woman in it. And then she burst out of the cake, and one of the other guys was like, "We've got to kill her," and then we killed her, and it was just like, okay, well, that hasn't helped us. So we spent a while doing that. And one guy fell into an orgy pit, and was forced to pay for the privilege. And eventually we found our way to this place, and then it was just filled with traps, like arrows shooting out walls and things like that. And then my favourite set piece for this map was the ruby, one of the gems that we were supposed to find, was part of a dildo, so a magic dildo, and this dildo, the ruby was like the top bit, if you know what I'm talking about, and then it was the wooden rest of the way down. And as soon as we approached it to find and grab this ruby, the dildo got up and kind of ran away. So we had to chase it around the dungeon, and eventually someone managed to grab it. But yeah, that was surprising to say the least. It was a really good time. So if you ever get the chance to play Tarrasque for sale with friends and stuff like that, it's a really good time. We also, because twice a year the group does these massive mix-up games, and we're also looking at I can't remember what the name of the company is. I think it's called Mega Games. They design things like large group versions of XCOM and feudal Japan, to like everyone's in different teams and they have different things to do and they have different objectives, and you have to try and sort stuff out. I don't know, but there's a really good video of it on Shut Up and Sit Down. I'll try and find it for you in the description. But yeah, it's such good fun, or it looks good fun. I've never tried it, but large group games are really good. So I think that's pretty much. I wanted to keep it rather brief because I've got to go and do the washing up now. And have a great week ahead of you. Enjoy yourself. Let me know what games you've been playing. Oh! One thing before I go. This is the most exciting thing ever. If you want one of these postcards with a custom haiku on it, sent to you directly with me, and it's like I'm just going to put a haiku on it and send it through you to the post, in the post, which I think is a really cool idea. Let me know what you actually think of it, because I don't know. Most people say they like getting posts when it's not bills, but let me know if you want one of these. You can get them from the Patreon. So if you, I think it's at the $5 tier now to take into account postage. But if you want one, just go there, grab one of these, and then you can like stop paying, and I'll just for 1 month if you want to. I think these are the coolest. Drawn by Clueless Evil. I think I mentioned these last week, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I put a picture of it and everything. So yeah, they're here. If you want one, grab one. Link in the description. Have a lovely week, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye!